Hi, I'm Warren. Welcome back to this introduction to Power Query. Okay, what we want to do, we've now imported our data. We have our CSV data, we have our February sales and our January sales. We now want to combine January and February. So realistically, in most cases, you wouldn't have all your historical data that you're combining in the same workbook. I'm doing this just to check the data as I go. But what we're now going to do, we're going to go back into Power Query. So you can click on January here in your Queries and Connections window. You can right click and go to Edit, and that'll open up our Power Query editor. So here you can see the three data sets we've imported, and when you click on them, it shows you a preview in the window here. If you did have tens of thousands of rows here, it would show you the top 1,000 rows as a preview. What we could do, we could go in and we could format January and do a whole bunch of steps on January. But because January and February are the same structure of data, we would need to go to February and do the same formatting. So it would make more sense to combine the two and only do the formatting once. So how we can combine two data sets is by going to the Home menu, and you can go here, you've got options of Merge and Append. Now, if you ever get confused between what Merge and Append is, Merge is very similar to a join. So if we had to go in here, you can either merge two queries into a new query. So this will create a new one, or you can merge the existing queries. I always choose as new to keep my historical. And here you can see it's asking what column we need to choose to join the two tables. So this is almost like a SQL join. That's not what we want to do. We want to put our February data underneath our January data. So that is going to be Append. You can see it's showing you a data set underneath another data set. So again, we're going to go Append as new. And we will do an example of merge when we merge the salespeople to our data. For now, we're going to append the 2 months data. So here we get our append pop-up, and you can do two tables or you can do three or more. We only have two, but if you did three or more, you could go, there would be a list of your three or more tables here, and you could add the ones you want to append just by clicking on them and going add. We only have two, so we're going to go back to two tables. We want to join our January table and our February table, not join, append. We want to add this data to that data. And click OK. And here you can see append 1, it's given it a new name, has now got all of our January data, the nulls, and our February data down at the bottom here. So I'm just going to call this combined data. And you can see it's seen that the headings were the same, so it's kept the one set of headings. So that is how you combine data in Power Query using Append. What we'll do in the next video, we'll come back and we will format this data. Thank you.